These are the original fog lights for my 1995 Honda Del Sol. They're looking a bit crusty, so I ordered these new replicas from eBay. When Jerry was teaching me how to remove the fog light brackets so that we could restore the brackets and install some fresh new fog lights, this happened.
Yeah, but it's seized. Doesn't want to come off.
These crusty, old-ass, rusty bolts were stuck. And just like the quarter panel...
Is that like normal?
No, what is the piñata? No.
Oh, poor Chardonnay. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a cool magic trick, Jerry.
Oh, thank you, Skull. What the f***? I've never seen some shit like this before.
The keepers of the 90s Honda parts are doing shit like this. Assholes. But I still respect the hustle, so touche again. Anyway, the passenger side bolt eventually was no match for Jerry's dedication and just general brute strength. But this one, this little MF, made it very clear that it was here to stay. If you ever find yourself restoring a car that has gotten into multiple fights with salt and snow over its lifetime, you're probably going to break a few bolts, and some might be stubborn and try to become one with the car, like this one. We'll name him Frank. Frank the Tank. While I can appreciate Frank's tenacity, I really need him to go out to pasture so that I can use Eastwood's rust encapsulator on this bracket to restore it to its former glory so that we can install the new fog lights. In a last-ditch effort, I soaked that biddy in this stuff, PB Blaster. And then, Frank just had less gunk on him, but he was still here to stay. It was time for reinforcements, so I called my local Honda whisperer, Eddie, from Genesis Automotive, and well, Frank was no match for Eddie. Why do you hate the snow? That's why. Look what it did.
There you go. Jesus.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh. I can tack weld another nut here, or I can leave it open to where you can put a nut on the other end and you can tighten it yourself.
Okay.
That makes it easier. If that bends back like that. But that's pretty much all it really is. The tack welded section is nothing more than just a nut. But at least with this being open, you can literally take a nut with a bolt and tighten it up.
Okay.
And leave it open?
I think so. If not, I'll bring it back to you.
And you're good.
R.I.P. Frank, you will not be missed. Back at my garage, I restored Frank's bracket and Jerry installed some new bolts.
On this side, just to go like that, to do the height. The old one was caca.
With a little bit of tweaking of the new reinforcement bar, my little Timu Supra, aka Del Sol, had brand new fog lights again. And they're not perfect, but they're good enough for sure. What I learned from the Frank debacle is that when stuff like this happens, it's an opportunity to learn a new skill, learn how to think outside the box, or know when you're in over your head and you need to call in a pro. So what about you? Have you ever had a super stubborn bolt stuck in your car? If so, how'd you get it out? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.